All right, here we go with our nacho cheese, part 2. So, cook the veggies. I let it cool down a little bit. My hair is all crazy. Before I handled it, because when you're working with hot stuff in a blender, it can be a little dangerous. So I would suggest once they're cooked through, just let them sit on the stove until they're cooled down. And then I'm gonna strain this because you wanna make sure that you don't use too much liquid in it. So I've got that yummy broth strained out. Okay, now pop it in the blender, and if you can see, I don't have the piece that needs to be there, otherwise it's gonna come out the top, which would be terrible, because we don't want to lose any of that good stuff. All right. Here we go. Now, I have a very high-tech blender. I've got a Blendtec. This is from the cafe, and so it's a very high-power blender. If you don't have a high-powered blender, it may take longer to blend, but we shall see. So I'm gonna get all the veggies in there. And then the key with this is that you only want enough liquid to just come to the top. So you can see I just got that liquid right up to that line. And if we need more, we've got more. Or this can go into a soup or something. It's gonna be delicious, right? Because it's veggies and vegetable broth. Okay. And we already made our spice mix, so I'm gonna throw that in there. And then the other couple things we're gonna put in are 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1, 2. And this is an interesting product. It's called liquid smoke. It's literally that, liquid smoke. I don't know how they do it, but usually you'll find it in any grocery store. It's going to be over with like steak sauces and stuff like that. So if you have trouble finding it, just ask someone, because you'll find it. This one's hickory. There's a mesquite too. I don't know the difference, but maybe you do. So we're going to do 2 teaspoons of that. And I am lucky enough to have a hood on my blender, so it just makes it a little bit more quiet. And I am gonna blend it on high for about 60 seconds. pico de gallo, whatever you would want to put on there. All right, let's take a look. Oh, still pretty hot. Let's try it. Looks pretty good. Oh my God. I forgot how good this is. I haven't made it in a long time. I go through my phases where I make stuff and then I don't make it. Holy crap. Amazing. So, there you have it. So, this could just be a dip all by itself. Just stick it in a bowl with chips. Or, make a plate, your chips on it, pour it over. Now, just keep in mind that it's a sauce. So because it's a sauce, you can't just let it sit there forever on the tip, because it'll get mushy. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to do it there on the spot. Wow. Yeah. All right, y'all. Have fun with your nachos.